Okay, all right. So let's get started. Congratulations and welcome aboard, Math. We are so happy that you consider QVA to be part of your business. So today we are doing a group interview. We have five lovely VAs that you can talk to. We have Milka, Ria,
Hello.
Anna, and Marisol.
Hello.
So before we get started with the questions, is it okay, Matthew, if you share a bit of yourself and your business background, please, so we would know more about you?
Yes, of course. So my name is Matt Love, and that's my real name. I live in Portugal. I am a husband, a father, and I am a coach and mentor. I've only been a coach and mentor for the last 18 months. Before that, I was a digital marketer. So since 2009, I've done digital marketing. And then since 2015, I've established businesses on the internet, and that is what I do now. So I am a coach and mentor for internet presence. So marketing, sales, and technology. I mainly work with what I can call conscious and heart-centered entrepreneurs. So they're people who are trying to change lives, change business, or change the world, basically. So that's it in a nutshell. I mean, overall, I use a lot of technology to make things happen. I'm now looking at using VAs instead to sort of put a bit more of a human touch into my business.
All right, thank you so much, Matt, for sharing that. All right, so let's get started. You can go ahead and ask questions now. Just simply mention their names and they will answer you.
Okay, let me just bring up the screen. So I'm on a phone, so I can only see 3 people at a time.
Okay.
Right, okay, so I mean, I'd like to ask everybody the question if I can. And so I can only see Ria and Milka on my screen here. So I don't know how I'm gonna have a look. And sorry if I get anyone's names wrong. And so who else?
Let me check their names.
Yeah, I've got them all now. I've just scrolled across.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start in the order that I can see you. So, Ria, first of all, what is it, Ria? Yeah.
Yes, Matt.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Yeah, so can I just ask, basically, I'm going to ask you what you are actually trained in or consider yourselves trained in, what your skill sets are.
By the way, hi Matt, good morning. By the way, let me introduce myself. I am Rhea Guzensenas. So I worked as a virtual assistant for a year already, handling different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok. So it's all about social media management, creating content, posting, setting appointment, and lead generation. Back then, I enrolled through online and how to use WordPress. So I really have a background about that since I had a certificate of completion. Actually, I have my own website created and designed through WordPress. And if you would like to check it, I will send you the link.
Yeah,
and
please
by
do.
by the way, I already stalked your profile and I saw that you mentored heart-centered entrepreneurs. And I also checked your website and wherein your unique method enables heart-centered experts to be authentic, create consistent growth, and reach a warm audience. And it combines content marketing, social media marketing, and other easy to understand digital marketing methods to achieve great results with little effort. So I can say that I can really help you with this because I am also a heart-centered person and I'm really aware what are my desires. And my mainly goals is to help my client grow their business for them to be well-known and will make noise to the right target market. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Just going to ask you a quick question before I move on then. So you'd say using technology is fairly easy for you, or you're a fast learner?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. And generally, can you learn without doing a course, or do you prefer to go into depth and use courses?
Wait, I am both expert in that, Matt.
Okay, excellent. All right, thank you. So next on my screen is Milka, and the
Yes.
same question to you. What do you consider your expertise, and how do you find technology? So two questions.
Okay. All right. So before going thank you for having me for this interview. So I am Milka, and I've got two beautiful kids, and I would describe myself as an industrious worker, where I would love to help my client um, reach their goal, and I am somebody who has already the skills, the qualification, and the job that matches your description. And also, for over the years, I have worked as a general virtual assistant, where I have experience in phone calls, taking inbound calls as well as outbound calls. And then I have managed a social media account, especially Facebook as well as LinkedIn. And I also have an experience regarding lead generation, in where the prospect is the target client, and as well as an appointment setting. And for academic background, I can say that I can contribute to your business quickly, and I believe that I am an achiever as well. For my previous client, give a positive or good feedback in me. So if you will hire me, I will always work hard, go beyond and above. In that way, I can have, or I can always make your business succeed. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Milka. Yeah. So and Marisol. So what are your expertise? Please introduce yourself and your ability to use technology and academic background.
Okay. So by the way, my full name is Marisol P.L. Yorza, 31 years old, married and have a wonderful. I have a one child. I got I got I just gave birth last October. And I finished my college in Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management. So my skill sets are lead generation, basic photo and video editing, web design, and social media management and data entry. So working as a virtual assistant for almost a year, this I am really good in lead generation, and partially I am coping with social media because I just recently had my training for social media last January, and I am exploring in web design, but I actually made two website already for my previous clients. It is in a real estate investor. So as for technology, I can easily cope up with the technology since we have the YouTube and the Google, our classmate in Google and the YouTube. So they are a very good teachers for the newbies in technologies. That's it. So I am a fast learner and I am an explorer. So working before in a corporate business, I haven't I actually haven't experienced those skills. So when I got started in as a virtual assistant, so it is my first time. All of my skills are first time. So I just explored them, um, studied them, and yeah, and I have to cope up with those skills for the clients itself, so that I can help small or small and big clients with their business to reach their goals. That's all.
Brilliant. Thank you. And just out of interest, what did you use to build those websites?
The laptop.
Oh, what's that?
Pardon.
Sorry. What did you use to build the websites? Software.
The desktop and in desktop and laptop.
Okay, but you was it Wix, Weebly, HTML,
Oh no.
WordPress?
It is. I usually use Wix. The first is Wix in Wix, and the other one is in Carrot website. But I think I can, yeah, I can easily use, or I can easily study on how to create website using WordPress, since I
Yeah.
already got two website.
Okay, well, it's easier than Wix, in my
Yeah.
opinion, anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, brilliant. Thank you, Marisol. Let's
Thank you, Matt.
move on. Sorry, I'm just going to the next one. So, Lyra,
Yeah, hi Matt.
did I get you? Hi, did I get your name right? Matthew, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, same question to you. What are your expertise and how are you using technology?
So I want to introduce myself first. Hi everyone. My name is Lyra. I'm 29-year-old. I've been married for 8 years now. And before I started as a freelancer, I used to be a call center agent before as a technical support representative for 2 years. Then I started my freelancing just year 2021 as a general virtual assistant. I used to handle social media accounts, social media marketing, creating contents, and I love also making graphic designs using Canva. I use also to help my clients on editing their videos and upload it on Reels, YouTube, and other social platforms like TikTok. And also, I am skilled in leads generation. So it's all yes, and also in appointment setting. So I've experienced already in doing DM marketing on my previous clients. And I'm also familiar in using WordPress and ClickFunnels. That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant. All right, well, that was nice to the point. Okay, right, moving on to next. Hannah, you're next on my screen.
Hi, sir. Can I just use mask because I'm outside right now because it's my daddy's death anniversary. Is it okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no
But
problem at
can you
all.
hear me, Sir Matt?
Yes, I can hear you fine.
Is it okay, sir? I'm so sorry for the inconvenience.
No problem at all. No, don't worry.
Can I just do like this, sir, so that you can hear me clearly?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you. So, hi, Sir Matt. Good afternoon. How are you today?
Yeah, very well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, by the way, let me introduce myself. I am Hannah Abigail Canales. I took up associate in hotel, restaurant, and management. I work as a customer service representative in the three different BPO companies here in the Philippines, Sir Matt. I have experience in taking phone calls inbound and outbound. I also have an experience as a phone call appointment setter and as a telephone sales representative last year. Sir Matt. What we do is taking phone calls, schedule appointments, and booking loads, which means that we're booking different products or items from a company or warehouses. And also, I've been a VA for a long time. I'm doing appointment setting, lead generation, and I also handle different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And also, I specialize in social media platforms because I have I have a business before, sir. What I do is I cater live chat, post contents, follow ups, and do DMs or messenger, sir. And also I know what is WordPress, sir, since my client introduced it to me because, but wasn't able to do it, but because he told me not to do so. But I know it's all about making websites, and I also tried working project based and a part time as a virtual assistant for 1 year, sir, and handling different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So basically, it's all about social media management, creating content, posting, setting appointment, lead generations. Back then, I worked as an appointment setter under Sir Christian, sir. And I also check your social media profile. I saw that your bio that you're a marketing and tech whiz, guiding heart centered entrepreneurs to grow their business on the internet. And you're also an empowering consultant, guide, and mentor at MatLove, right, sir?
Yeah, that's
At
right.
MatLove, yeah. And you also have Facebook page named MatLove, and currently there are 82 people who like your page, and I can say that I can really help you grow your business by posting some contents to the Facebook groups that you join that is related to your niche, sir.
Okay, well, that sounds really good. Glad you did your homework. I have only had the page for about 6 months, so and I've not been active on it
Okay.
since I got busy with clients. So thank you for checking that out. That's really good. Thank
Thank
you
you
for your
also,
time.
sir.
Thank you for coming. Sorry that you're at a difficult place to do this.
Yes, sir. I'm so
Um,
sorry for the inconvenience, sir.
oh, no problem for me. No problem
Thank
at
you.
all.
Thank you so much.
Okay. And so last but not least, Princess. So do you want to introduce yourself and tell me about your expertise? You're still muted. That's
Hi.
it.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, good afternoon. I am Princess Yuki, 28 years old, and I have two wonderful kids, both girls. Let me just share with you about my previous jobs. My first job is I am a marketing staff in a school where I also graduated. I market culinary course. We go to different schools to sell the course and give flyers and etc. My next job is as a front desk officer in a hotel where I am also a reservation staff. I do phone calls a lot, um, and all the problems in the hotel, I also solve them. And my last job where I ended last month is as a executive secretary in a heavy equipments company. I do billing and arrange meeting for my clients and for my boss, sir. I am expertise and I am good in making other people feel comfortable talking to me. And so I think that's it, sir.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Brilliant. Thank you. All right. And just quickly, what about technology? How are you with technology?
Technology, I think technology is a tool of communication because of the social media. It is a basic tool of communication. I also have basic knowledge about WordPress as well. I do blog there before, but I do not have that much followers.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Okay. So already asked most of this. I'm not going to ask you this question. Everybody's really good with English, so that's fine. I can tell. Um, so you've already answered this question. So I'm going to quickly go through. I'm going to ask you to, you might, I don't know if you've got a pen and a piece of paper, because I'm going to ask you to about 3, 4, 5 things. So I'm going to ask you to give me a rating from 1 to 10 on how good you are with Facebook business, spreadsheets, WordPress, Canva, and CRMs and automation. So things like Active Campaign or HubSpot or any of those things. So just, I'm going to go in the same order. So Ria, you were first. Did you get that down? I can ask again.
For um 7 to 9, I used to Trello board before.
Right. Okay. Brilliant. Yeah. Trello. Yeah.
And everything, I am 9 over 10.
Okay. That was really good. Wow. Yeah. Okay. And sorry, Milka.
Yes, hi. I was not able to get my pen. I got here two only. Sir, that's Canva, WordPress, and what are the other two again?
So Facebook business.
Facebook business. Yes.
And spreadsheets.
Okay. And all right. So I can say that I am skilled in Canva because way back 2 years ago, I was actually using Canva in marketing our health products in three different countries, and that's US, Spain, and UK. And then I am using that tool in that way. I can create good content, and then once I have that good content, somebody or who is attracted to my blog post, those leads or the information that we gather, it will be on the spreadsheet. Like, I mean, all the things needed for me to do a follow up, like DM, phone calls, it will be on the spreadsheet. So I can say that I am good in spreadsheet as well. And for Facebook management, yes, for Facebook management, the very first platform in selling our product is Facebook. Usually I create blog posts, and then I usually search for the group who would like to have our product. In that way, I can attract more customer. And then after doing so, it will be on LinkedIn, but in Facebook account, um, all I need to do is create content and then post it. And then after doing so, interact or be a chat moderator, or you engage to everyone who commented on that post. And then once that happen, I will be directing the customer or to our sales department. And for the WordPress, I have a basic knowledge about it. So actually, WordPress is a creation tool for a businessman or anybody who would like to do it. And also, WordPress is, I would say that it's not easy to do so because it requires skills who is who are skilled already to do so. And but I have tried one time in my husband's company account. I was able to check on how to do it. So basically, it's like a it's different from Canva because Canva is like drag and then drop the picture. But on WordPress, you have everything, the tools that you needed. And also, you can modernize, or what do you call that? You can modify the tools, the plugins, and everything that you need. And also, you can share those to your friends or whoever needed it. I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
You're
And
welcome.
Marisol, I can't hear you. Yeah, you're muted.
So in all platforms, aside from WordPress, I will rate myself as 9. And for WordPress, I will rate myself as 7 since I haven't experienced WordPress as a tool. That's all.
Brilliant. Nice to pass. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. And then, so let's go to the next screen. Right.
Am I the
Lyra.
next? Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Lyra. So if I rate myself about Facebook business, I rate myself as in 10 because I really use that one and posting content on scheduling content. Then in WordPress, I will rate myself as 8 because I was also a copywriter before in under a Chinese company. Then after I create the article, the short article, I used to transfer that on WordPress. Then in Canva, I will rate myself 10 because I really love Canva. That's really my passion. Doing different designs in Canva. If you want, I can show you one of my Canva designs. Then spreadsheet also 10 because I'm already using it on my clients for before. Then CRM, I am familiar with ClickFunnels and Airtables, but I'll rate myself as 6 to 7. That's it.
Okay, brilliant. I actually
Thank
use
you.
Airtable. Thank you. I use Airtable quite a lot, so it's one of the things I use with all my clients.
Yeah.
Nice one for mentioning that. Okay, so Hannah, if you can.
Hello. Hi, sir. So I will rate myself for Facebook business. I will rate 10 because that what I do for my client before, for Sir Christian. And also I have a business before. I do contents, doing follow-ups, Facebook groups, and spreadsheets. I also use that for before for my other clients. So I will rate 10 because I know how to do it, sir. And for the Canva, I will rate myself 9, sir. 9%. I use Canva for basic editing skills. And for WordPress, I also rate 8, sir, because I know because their difference about the WordPress and the Canva, sir, is the beauty of WordPress is can able to choose many different kinds of themes, which are just template layouts that determine the look and style of the website, and you're able to tweak all of the text, including fonts and font sizes. And by the way, sir, and you can also create buttons, upload images, videos, and much more. And also, you can also choose plugins and widgets to help optimize the functionality of the website that you want to, Sir Matt. And this is for the people who wants to start a store, sir, or open a gallery or whatever. It is on their website. And also, I can rate myself for the CRM is 7, sir.
7. Okay, brilliant. Okay, and last but not least, Princess, if you're there. You're muted still.
Yes, sir. In everything, I think 9 out of 10 except spreadsheet and CRM. For spreadsheet and CRM, I think I am 6 to 7 out of 10.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thank you for being honest. Now, there's one thing I forgot to ask everybody, but if you can just put this in the chat, and that is, it can be a yes, no answer. Have you ever used social media schedulers other than Facebook Business? So that's Hootsuite, Publer, anything like that that can schedule content across all social networks. Have you ever used that? Just a yes or no in the chat. Okay, brilliant. Right. Right. Back to the screen. Okay, so I haven't got many more questions. Still got a few though. It was good because most of you answered a lot of the questions in the beginning in your intros. So I just want to ask some questions about commenting and messaging. You might as well put the answers in the chat and then I'll check the chat in a minute. That will save us a bit of time. So there maybe no right answer to this. They're a bit broad, these questions, but just put what comes to mind. What do you do before making an offer?
Oh,
That's to everybody. Just put the answers in the chat and I'll check in the chat in a second. If that's all right with you. Oh, brilliant. Got one answer. Is everybody okay with that question? Or all right, brilliant. Thank you.
By the way, sir, Matt, can you
Yeah,
hear me?
I can. Yes. Yeah.
I can, my laptop
Can. Yes. Yeah.
is high, so I can type. So can I just say it?
I can't quite hear you. You seem to. You're breaking up. I can't quite hear you. So you're breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Not very well. No. Yeah. Just about. Okay. So I've only got a few more questions. If anyone's having a problem with them, I'll put these last 3 questions in the chat and you can respond there. How's that? Yeah. All right. So, now this is a question. What do you do if someone doesn't respond in, this is in a direct message? How long do you wait, for example, until you send them a follow-up? Okay. Yeah, there's no right answer here. Just wanted to know how you work. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so you can put this in the chat again. So I work in Europe and America, all right, and that is a bit challenging. So what would be really good for me is if somebody could work two-hour shifts, and one and the now one in the morning your time, and one in the evening your time. So I think 3 till 5 p.m. works. But the other one I'm trying to catch. The reason being is that it's nice to be able to respond to people within a certain time. Okay. And so I work with clients in PST, which is really difficult for even me because they're 8 hours behind me, but they must be something like 15 hours behind you or something like that. I'm not sure. So that's a really difficult one. It's only really through responding to messages. It's not that you'd need to do actual content creation or any of those things. It's just if there's PST clients responding, it would be nice if we can respond to them in the same day so that they stay warm. Um, so just are you happy to work sort of 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening? Doesn't need to be every day. It can be every other day, something like that. You put that in the chat as well. It'd be easier. Thank you. And Hannah, is that okay with you? You can be honest, not a problem for me. Okay. I haven't seen a response from Hannah, but I'll check before I leave.
I already sent it, sir. I am so sorry. This is Hannah.
Yeah. So I actually checked, and yeah, be about between. It would be a bit early. It's sort of 7 to 9 a.m. is the end of the PST working day, more or less. But you could probably get away with 8 to 10 or 9 to
Yes.
10 for
Yes, sir.
PST. I know EST just catches. That's why EST, the Eastern Standard Time, catches the end of the day. Yeah, so
Yeah, yeah.
I mapped it all out the other day to see how I could work this one out. But yeah, EST. So if you were to work between, let's say, 4 and 6 or 3 and 5, that would be 6 a.m. till 8 a.m. EST, off the top of my head. And if you were to work in the morning, it would just catch, where's PST? Yeah, the end of the day between 6 and 8 p.m. for PST. And Americans work all hours. They seem to be on their devices till midnight, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning, responding to messages. They're very, very keen. So, okay, I'm going to ask, I've only got one more question. and well, so I'm going to ask you to respond to this in the group chat we've got. That will be easier, okay? If you could respond today before you go to bed, that's brilliant. Thank you, Hannah. So, why should I hire you to work for me? Okay, and I've actually got two questions. I forgot to write this one down. All right, so if you can write that down. So, why should I hire you to work for me? What does heart-centered mean to you? Okay, and anything else you feel is relevant. So if you can put that into the group chat for me, that would be really, really good. And then you won't have to sit here writing in the chat on Zoom and it won't disappear. Okay. So
Okay.
they're all my questions, Naomi. Is there anything else you want to add?
Not at the moment.
Oh, good. I wonder if the ladies have questions for you.
Okay, yeah, sure.
You have questions, girls?
No, not at the moment, miss.
All right, then for now. All right, so we will just go ahead and wait.
Hello, Sir Matt. Question?
Somebody's asking something. Hello, who's asking a question?
So we'll wait for your answers, ladies.
By the way, Hannah.
Sorry, Hannah, you have a question?
Yes, I have a question, Ma'am Noemi. It's Sir Matt that what were the struggles and what are your plans for your business?
What other struggles? And what? Okay, so at the moment, I'm scaling my business. I've been working with a done with you offer mainly, but I'm actually looking to do done for you and done for you offer. And the done for you will be a higher ticket offer to the point that I expand into an agency. Then, yeah, I'd like to create a do-it-yourself offer, so a course or something with a lower ticket offer. So they're my current plans, specifically about my business right now, and why I'm looking to work with Quantum.
Thank you so much, Sir Matt. Thank you so much for answering my question.
You're welcome. Okay. Anyone else?
None, sir.
Okay, all right. I think we're all set, Matt. So we'll just wait for their answers. And then, yeah, if you are able to decide, Matt, before you go to bed tonight to announce who you wanted to work with, that would be amazing. I can also send you the recording of this interview if you want. Help you decide.
Please do, yeah, that'd be brilliant, Naomi. Naomi, sorry. And right. So yeah, lovely to meet you all, ladies, and I really enjoyed the conversation. We've all got a lot in common in different ways, actually. So that's really interesting. So it's going to be a tough decision, but I will let you know later. Well, tomorrow for you, probably.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for
Okay.
joining us today, ladies, and thank you for your time, Matt. Have a great week ahead. A weekend. Have a great weekend. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you for having us
Sir
today.
Matt.
Bye for
Lovely to
now.
meet you. Bye.